Hi, this is Winn Claybaugh. Welcome to my Best of Masters weekly audio blog for AmericanSalon.com. Next up is one of my favorite clips from the last 20 years of inspiring interviews from Masters Audio Club.
You know, every different cancer has a different statistic, but like, for example, I can go back to ovarian cancer. Women with ovarian cancer, over 80% of them will find out in the late stages, and over 70% of them will die. The reason why we lose loved ones to cancer is almost always due to late-stage diagnosis, which is really unacceptable in a great nation such as ours. But you know, when the United States has been determined to be number 37 by the World Health Organization. Now,
how is that possible?
It's just really embarrassing. It's disgusting. And that's why I have been supporting President Obama in his health care program, because all the nations that have any kind of nationalized health care are much more prevention in spirit. Because at the end of the day, it's cheaper not to get sick in the first place.
Right.
And so we have been a nation driven by the profit margin of big business, big pharmaceuticals, and big corporate health insurance companies. And, you know, that has got to be reversed. It just doesn't work. And it's unsustainable. And, I mean, do we want to be a nation that lives longer but sick and completely hooked on prescriptive drugs? I say no. You know, through lifestyle change, nutrition, and attention paid to stress reduction, a complete lifestyle overhaul that has an impact on not only ourselves and our families, but our environment and our overall sense of calm and serenity, which has a huge impact on how stressed we are. And when you stress, you compromise your immune system. And, you know, people think, oh, I'm a workhorse. I could just plow through this. No problem. Yeah, everything's falling apart in my life, but I'm just going to keep on trucking. And it's like, you know, eventually your body is going to catch up with you, because you really can't keep going and not stop and replenish and give your body more nutrients. I tell everybody, you know, the more organic you can eat, the more natural you can go in what you clean and garden with, the more natural skincare products you use, the better off you're going to be in the long run. And we're working on a policy right now that was inspired by our Trash Cancer program, which is our latest program from Cancer Schmancer. And this policy is to encourage manufacturers to develop carcinogen-free products. And if they do so and can prove at their own expense through an approved third-party lab that they do have a particular product that's carcinogen-free, then they can pay a fee and earn the privilege of putting on their labels a carcinogen-free government seal of approval. Mm-hmm. That will last for a limited amount of time, because let's face it, you know, standards are constantly changing. And as we learn more about the propensity of chemicals that we expose ourselves to each and every day. So, you know, my advice to your listeners is err on the side of caution, and try and live as clean a lifestyle as you can, and follow trashcancer.org or cancerschmancer.org and take the Check, Choose, and Change challenge. And as you start to replace things in your home, what you clean and garden with, your personal care items, as well as the foods you eat, start thinking about replacing them with healthier options, and you can effectively begin to reduce your risk of cancer for both you and your family, because over 90% of cancer is environmental, and it turns out the most toxic place we spend the most time in is our home.
Their home. Wow.
And we don't have control over a lot of things, but we certainly do over what we bring into our home.